Dry air shimmers over sun-bleached grass. A honey badger moves forward, nose close to the ground, gathering information like a scout reading a route. Ahead, in thin patches of shade, a pack of wild dogs lies scattered, bellies full, vigilance relaxed. For an animal alone, every step is a test. Choose cover, keep the wind right, leave nothing behind. A new scent cuts across the breeze. The dogs haven't stirred, ears slack, breathing slow. The badger presses its body low to the sand, letting scrub break its outline, like a thief waiting for a door to crack open. It probes a narrow passage beside a termite mound and slips through. At the den's edge, the air changes. This is where valuable things are hidden. Milk, warm fur, damp earth, confirmation. No more time is needed. The badger backs out with a pup in its jaws, eyes already locked on an escape line. The pup's cry rises sharp, tearing through the shade. Heads snap up all at once. What was quiet becomes an alarm. The thief accelerates. The patrol doesn't rush straight in. They fan out, sealing exits. The pup slows everything down, and the badger is forced to choose again. It sets the pup down and turns to face them. Dust clears. A ring takes shape, opening, then tightening, short calls holding distance. The badger lowers its head, claws biting deep into the ground. They test the rhythm like seasoned gatekeepers. Close in, pull back, change angles, wait for a mistake. The badger answers with short bursts. Bite, release, never staying long enough to be trapped. The glancing strike rakes the shoulder, leaving a thin line of blood. The badger doesn't hesitate. It drives through a narrow gap, forcing the circle to break and rebuild. The patrol owns time. The strategy shifts to attrition. Deny stillness, deny steady breath. The badger can't run far. It relies on construction. Thick hide, powerful neck. A skull shaped like a wedge. Many bites slide off. When one finally holds, the badger twists hard and breaks free. Time stretches. Heat presses down on the open ground. The ring tightens, loosens, tightens again. The badger backs into a clump of grass, braces, throws a counter, and resets its stance. Fresh tooth marks stripe its flank. Strength remains, but the margin shrinks with every breath. Pressure simplifies choices. Hold when you must. Move the moment a gap appears. The badger reads the rhythm, lets two dogs overcommit. Then shoots through the space they leave behind. At first, it's escape. Then, it becomes intent. It runs low along a shallow groove in the earth. The pack pours after, not piling on, but bending the chase, snapping at flanks to drive the thief away from what they're protecting. The patrol doesn't need to capture, only distance. Once the boundary is restored, the pursuit eases. Sound settles. Out here, survival is a chain of timely decisions, repeated day after day. Wild dogs endure through coordination, discipline, and speed. There is no celebration. The badger slows, checks its body, licks once where teeth found skin. The pack regroups, heads low, ears scanning, each dog briefly accounting for the others. Nothing is gained, nothing is lost. Only damage assessed and territory redrawn. That is success enough. The decision to drop the pup was not mercy. It was arithmetic. Carrying weight costs speed. Speed costs space. By setting the pup down, the badger bought something more valuable than distance: control. It could face threats instead of fleeing them. It could choose when to fight and when to move. Under pressure, survival belongs to the animal that reduces variables. The dogs never rushed the kill. That wasn't hesitation. It was discipline. A badger's teeth in careers. A single mistake costs a hunter. So they attacked by rotation. One presses, another replaces. No one stays long enough to pay the price alone. The pack doesn't win by bravery. It wins by structure. The honey badger survives by intrusion. It does not wait. It does not ask. It enters system already in motion and extracts value before defenses can fully engage. It fights alone. That makes it dangerous and vulnerable. Every decision must be correct because there is no backup. The wild dogs survive as a system. No hero, no lone solution. Each body is a sensor. Each movement feeds the group. Their strength is in power. It's alignment. They don't chase for glory. They chase to protect what cannot run. Out here, no one is fearless. Every action costs something. Survival belongs to the animal that knows when to press and when to let go. One mistake ends everything. One good decision buys another breath. And tomorrow, the test begins again.